you very much for the invitation. A big thank you to the Athens Democracy Forum, and I'm very happy that it happens under the sponsorship of the Council of Europe, because what we are trying to do here in Athens at the Home Project, we are trying to provide a solution to the significant gap that exists in terms of child protection for lone refugee children in Europe. And I was very happy to hear Ambassador Stefanek saying that you are indeed considering children as part of your new action plan. We think that there should be a specific action plan for children, and especially for lone refugee children. And I'm going to take up the point that Shakir mentioned about the DNA of human nature, which is to move and to migrate. Human nature, we're a migratory species. So one could only wonder, how is it possible in Greece, at the entrance of Europe, to have children that are alone? At the moment, there are more than 4,700 unaccompanied refugee children in Greece, of which 2,600 are outside of protection, meaning in detention, in camps. Fortunately, after the big fire in Moria, all children were transferred from the islands, which is a very positive first step. But what one could only wonder, why did we have to wait until these children were almost burnt alive to do that? So we think it's of utmost urgency to include these children in an official system of protection. And that's what we try to do at the Home Project. We try to offer a holistic network of child protection services in 11 shelters for 220 children in Athens, from newly born babies to 18 years old. The ultimate aim is integration. Whether these children will reunify with their parents in Europe, or maybe they will stay here and apply for asylum. What we try to show is that only through an individualized approach, through a system of child protection, can we protect these children. It's not enough to only put them in hotels or short-term accommodation. They really need a child protection approach, and we need to institutionalize this approach, meaning that it has to come within European institutions, applying an approach that is not only top-down, it's also bottom-up. It really takes into consideration the real needs on the ground. And we should really stop talking about refugee children. These are children. And we need to show that. We need to integrate these values into action. And we've seen that it's happening. For the past 4 years, we have supported more than 520 children, and many of them are now active and productive citizens because they have received support, because they have received all the services that are necessary. These children need mental health support, social support, legal support, and also education. Education is key to transforming their lives. I'm very happy to just close this with a very important success story for us. We had a child that is now studying at Sciences Po, Paris, and an accompanied refugee child that arrived here all alone after having passed a terrible journey. And through education, he's now in one of the most successful universities in Europe. So what we want to say that it is possible, but we need the support of
and that is a heartening example, and I think we've seen other such ones in Europe.